Spawning down here in the bottom left in the red. Give it up for the Terran. It is TY. Spawning up into the right in the blue. It is the Protoss known as Parting. Now, it's curious to me why Parting does not have a team yet. Maybe he's just like, I don't need a team. But I feel like Parting should be on a team, man. He's getting results. He's doing really well. So we'll see, though, in this series, as already we do have that proxy coming out here, the proxy gateway. So more than likely, we will either see the Zealot first into like a stalker and just kind of getting aggressive across the map from Parting, or we will see that like 3-gate kind of style where he builds up into his main. Now, Parting with the probe will come up, just trying to delay the barracks as much as possible. It does not get delayed, really, and it is going to be a Marine first, but there is going to be a Zealot coming across. Now, this is actually really good, considering TY just opening up with a Marine. Now, Marines are good. They have a micro potential, but it does get a little tough with Zealots. It feels like Zealots are faster than the Marines, so they can kind of, kite back a little bit, but end up just being weird. Now, oh, that's actually really good. Does get the reactor down in time. Delays the depot, and this will put at least a little bit of a defensiveness to TY. He does have the factory coming down, adding on another CC, getting that natural, but gonna build it into the main just so it can get finished up. And the pylon coming down. Will we see some shield batteries coming down? I think so. Oh, he's even got a Stargate coming through. Just going full on aggression here. And this is annoying. We do actually have the tech lab coming through. Now, by the time that the tech lab and everything is done and we are able to get essentially a cyclone out from this, you should have it before anything comes out of the Stargate. But with the Stalker joining into this, with the shield batteries, he's only got 2 Marines, so not going to be the best. It doesn't even have a starport coming up yet. It does have an eBay, though, so I guess that's good. Marines are just trying to whittle this down as best possible. 1 Marine does go down. 4 Marines trying to be spawned in here. And the Stalker's just going to return back, refill their shields, and then keep going. Now, finally, we do have the bunker coming through as the Marines just continuously trying to at least force this back. But now the Void Ray coming out. We do have the Cyclone going to focus down onto the Stalker, actually. And TY in a little bit of trouble here. Cyclone finally going to start whittling down the Void Ray, but with more shield batteries coming through, this gets kind of crazy. There we go. We're going to actually try to heal up the bunker as best as possible, but with the prismatic beams coming through, we'll be able to eliminate it. And now the Zealots getting into the main with the Stalker. A second Void Ray has joined this, and the Cyclones trying to focus down as best as possible. He is able to at least take care of one of the Zealots. Turret's going to be in place for some extra defense. Did he actually complete? No, he didn't. He went ahead and canceled the upgrade for these the Cyclones here. And yeah, with more Stalkers coming through, and now a fleet beacon to follow up with this. TY definitely in some trouble. We'll go ahead and move move the barracks back. We do have a second turret coming through and more shield batteries. That is a total of 7 shield batteries. Holy cow. Shield batteries, the medevacs of Protoss, man. It's just insane. It's going to be a mine follow-up. He does end up adding the Cyclone upgrade. He's going to throw down some more barracks. Surprised he isn't going into a starport, maybe getting a Viking or something with this. God, yeah, even with the 3 Cyclones attacking the Stalker, just so many shield batteries healing this up at one time. And yeah, now Tempest on the move here. The first Tempest is making its way over here. This just gets tougher and tougher to defend, essentially. It's going to be able to at least take care of one of the shield batteries, but these Tempests outrange the turrets. Oh no, he's going to get it. Oh, he cancels the upgrade. And now we're seeing slowly TY just having to move back, and as a Terran player, this is so annoying to have to deal with. And I feel like the reason why Protoss is even more cheesier now is because of Parting's play here. Parting and SOS, man. There you go. Second Tempest is going to be following into this. A third Tempest on the way. We do see 2 more shield batteries being added on. And unfortunately, TY can't even go across the map. He can't like try to put some counter pressure on or anything. There's a second factory on the way to try to help deal with this. A second or fifth Cyclone. As literally he's just trying to shut this down as much as possible. Only one Cyclone does get a lock on. And trying to move the Widowmine a little bit forward. But these Tempests, man, just move so... not really agile, but they just have such a distance to them. Oh, uses the probe as bait. And yeah, this just gets insane. We do actually see... Oh no, not even heal it. There we go. Finally able to heal it up. Looks like we will have one Stalker eventually kind of go down. God, there's so many shield batteries though. You really got to feel bad for TY. He's holding on here pretty strong. He is adding on more Cyclones. He's got the Magfill Accelerator almost done. And I feel like once that gets done, it does help TY out a lot here, but he's got to still be careful. We got Stim on the way, trying to focus down onto the Void Rays, but ends up getting held in. And GG will be called as Parting takes game number 1 here. There we go, spawning in the top left in the blue. Give it up for the Protoss. It is Parting. And in the bottom right in the red, give it up for the Terran player. It is TY. There we go. Alrighty, so game number 2 here on the Romancer side. We actually see TY coming out very early with a SCV scout, potentially to either proxy or just make sure that he's not getting proxied himself. It does look like he is going to be going into the Iraqs. He says, hey, you did it to me, I'm going to try to do something to you. And we actually see Parting just making his gateway in the main base. He hasn't actually scouted this game, which is quite interesting, right? Normally we see Parting going across with a probe. This time he's just going to go into an expansion. And he goes finally across. Looks like he is trying to scout out. He knows that there's a proxy potential. Just making sure, and it is actually going to be down here in the natural base. Yeah, I mean, eventually he will go across and see that, hey, I am being proxied. And he's like, where was it at? He's just going to proxy himself. Why not? 7x core on the way for Parting, and TY has a bunker being made. I think just out of range here. Yeah, just out of range of Parting's vision. Now, what is he going to build over here? Is it going to be a gateway, a Stargate? It is going to be a gateway. So it does look like we are going to have that kind of like 2-3 gate style from Parting this map. We do finally have the first Reaper coming across. And just going to go into the main base. We'll at least see that there is the gateway and the Cybernetics core coming here. Does get one probe, so not terrible. And now Marines coming out with the bunker. Just going to be able to start hammering away at this natural. And with the Adept coming in, we'll shade down towards the natural itself. But once this gateway finishes up and Warp Gate is done, it can essentially just warp across the map. Now, probes are going to get pulled to try to help deal with this, as well as the Adept is here. Eventually, this Reaper does get taken care of. Oh no, he's going to make it out. Yeah, I think the best thing is just kind of back up, let that reheal, and then go back into this. We do have Stalkers, more Adepts coming through now for parting. It's just going to send it across, and we do have an Adept across. Now, what does TY really have at home? He's got the factory, he's got a starport, he is adding on Hellions. So I guess that is something, but nothing really else at home. I guess he's going to be able to come down and scout. He knows that there is some kind of proxy potential. But yeah, these Stalkers going to be a hindrance and annoyance. And TY really just not going to have anything to defend this. I mean, 2 Hellions are great, but against this, I don't know. The Stalker's going to be coming up, focusing down one of the depots. We do see the SCVs trying to come over here to help. He's trying to get a Liberator up to deal with this. I don't know if that's even going to help. He can't even get the SCVs to heal this depot. There we go. Is able to actually keep it alive, and now the SCVs trying to wrap around and do whatever they can to stall this out so the Liberator can get going. Eventually he will be able to finish up the Liberator, but now the Stalkers trying to get on top of this. Is able to actually get on top of the depot, pulling it down, and now 12, 13 SCVs do end up falling. He ends up losing Marines. He ends up losing the barracks, essentially. Loses the Liberator, and GG's is called as Parting takes the second game.